So today we want to look at your margin. So how much do you actually make per product? What are you selling? So are you selling digital goods? Then you have a big advantage. And it's really huge. You create your product once, no matter how much time it costs, you create it once and you can sell it forever. If it's not a really seasonal product, you can sell it all over the year. So that's perfect. If you're creating something really handmade, not drawn or something you do on the computer, but you create it with your hands, then you have a harder time to calculate your product margin. So think about that. If you create a product, you need material, you need to get the materials from somewhere, so you need to drive there, you need to spend your time on that, and then when you are suddenly at home, you have to create that product, and which will cost you time again. After someone purchased your product, you have to package it and then you have to ship it, and shipping costs and packaging costs and all, your Etsy customer will pay for shipping, but sometimes it's not enough. It just, sometimes it's just not enough. So they cover the cost, but for packaging, you say, okay, I will make that because you are worried that the product might get too expensive, and that by good reason. So you really need to make your math. You really need to first calculate what your product will cost when you make it. If you don't do that, you are just having a hobby, which is nice. I don't say anything against the hobby, no question here. It's just, when you are serious about selling, you need to see how much do you make per product. If you know that, you know how much you have to make a living from that, and if it's worth your time and effort. If not, well, then you need to recalculate. So it's very important that you do the math upfront and see if it's worth your time and if you really should go for it. And if you realize, yes, I should go for it, it's enough profit I make per product, well, then dedicate 100% of your available time just to creating these products. And enjoy it, because that's all what it is about. You need to enjoy the process. That's a little sugar on top for you, actually, because you create something you love and then you sell it to people who will love your item as well. So I know it's hard to price that correct, but always keep in mind you need to make a living from that to make it really worth your effort.